The largest parasite on the United States government is Elon Musk, and he was just awarded yet another government contract. The U.S. Department of Defense will reportedly start using Grok, Elon Musk's AI model. Two things about this. Let's just remember, in the last couple weeks, Elon Musk was saying Grok was too liberal because it had objective facts, and he thought those facts were too liberal. So he went on and on his social media site saying how he was going to fix Grok. He was going to, tweak it where it wasn't liberal. Then the next thing you know, Grok is full Nazi, praising Hitler, using all the Nazi stuff. I mean, it was shocking. So naturally, Pete Hegseth and the Trump administration are like, oh yeah, that's our AI, the Nazi AI, the white supremacy AI. Okay, that's one. But what I think is even more insidious is I believe that the Department of Defense awarded this contract to Elon Musk to have him keep his mouth shut about Trump's Epstein problem. Because remember, when the breakup between Trump and Musk originally happened, Elon Musk took to his social media platform, which I still call Twitter, and was saying, Donald Trump's in the Epstein files. So the Trump administration wanted to shut him up because he has the largest social media platform in the world. And despite how just awful his popularity is, despite that Tesla has tanked, because it turns out globally people are not for fascism. That's just Trump and the triple Trumpers. But I think this was a transaction, a quid pro quo. You shut up about Donald Trump and the Epstein files, and we'll award your AI, Grok, the Department of Defense contract. Easy greasy. So everybody's like, okay, good. We did it. We shut Elon Musk up. But what happens when you deal with a narcissist who, by all accounts, is just tanked out on ketamine all the time? You get this. Elon Musk has rejoined. Wow. Amazing that Epstein, in quotations, killed himself. And Ghislaine is in federal prison for a hoax. Now, this is in response to Trump saying the Epstein file is a hoax, telling him if you still wonder about the Epstein, he doesn't want you as a supporter. The whole thing was made up by Hillary and Obama. Mind you, he has done nothing but talk about it for the last 9 years. And he has fed his base that it's the deep state cover-up of the Epstein files. They don't want you to know because all the people that are in it are Democrats. We know from Ghislaine Maxwell's trial that Donald Trump was on the plane at least 7 times. We know the messages that were handwritten back in those days show Donald Trump. We know that Epstein himself told Michael Wolff in his biography that he was researching that he and Trump were good friends. Trump's response was, oh yeah, I like Jeffrey a lot. He likes girls on the young side. I mean, so this is no surprise to me that Trump is in the Epstein files. What is a surprise is that MAGA is just now figuring it out. And also, I will say it's a surprise how poorly the cover-up has gone, how incompetent Pam Bondi and the Justice Department are, that their cover-up was just, okay, those files don't exist, instead of creating new ones or redacting or just conveniently pulling pages with Trump on them. It was an incompetent cover-up, but a cover-up that has blown up against the Trump administration. Okay. And then here's something about Elon Musk that I cannot quit talking about. A Freedom of Information Act for Texas Governor Greg Abbott's emails with Elon Musk was requested. Progressive Texas reports the following. Governor Abbott's office refusal to release emails between himself and Elon Musk because they are, and this is in quotations, too intimate and embarrassing, sure has us curious. What are Greg Abbott and Elon Musk talking about that is so intimate and embarrassing? Like, I immediately think they're like sexting or, pictures of porn. Like, what would be on a governor's email to Elon Musk, a businessman, that would be considered intimate and embarrassing. Obviously, racial slurs, white supremacy, that crossed my mind. But the first thing I thought was maybe love, sexting, dick pics between the two of them. I mean, the list goes on. And the fact that they don't want to show these email, it just lends to people's fury, wondering what is going on? Why are they having intimate and embarrassing emails? I mean, I just find that fascinating. Okay. And then here, this is just a pet project of mine. I believe Elon Musk has little dick energy. Everything he does tells me he has little dick energy. And then he posts this, like I didn't post this. He posts the Tesla owner, Silicon Valley. Yes, this is very real. And it's the robo-taxi network expanded. And it costs $6.90 a ride, is what it says. Elon Musk reposts and says, yep. And what it is a phallic. It is, in my head, when I saw this, it was Austin starts the shaft of the penis. You go up to where the I-35, and then you have the little ball sacks around the bottom. Like he posted this. And I'm just like, did nobody look at this and say, wow, this looks like a penis drawn by hand? It's unbelievable that. So it just further fuels my speculation that he has little dick energy. And then moving on to the cruelty that started with Elon Musk. Elon Musk made it very clear, I'm going to go into the federal government. I'm going to stop the investigations into myself, which he did. I am going to award myself contracts to enrich myself on the taxpayer dime, which he did. But he also did horrible things for the people in the poorest of nations with his USAID cuts, where they had medicine ready to go, they had food ready to go. It was in those countries, it was ready to be delivered. And he stopped it. He didn't want the poorest people on the planet to have food and medicine. So now we hear from the Daily Beast that the Trump administration has ordered 500 tons of emergency food aid, enough to feed 1.5 million malnourished children for a week, to be incinerated rather than distributed. Now, you think about that. They have food for malnourished people ready to go, and they say, no, let's destroy it. I don't give a shit about people that are hungry and needy. And that, I mean, as if it's not cruel enough to send people to Alligator Alcatraz that don't have criminal conviction, that don't have due process, that are being racially profiled because of the color of their skin or their accent. But we want the poorest people in the world to starve to death because we are indifferent to human life. And then Marco Rubio, who is a classic example of somebody that just lies and goes along with everything Trump does and then tries to act like, you know, he's trying to be the adult in the room. Here's what he Rolling Stone says, despite Marco Rubio's assurances in May that food aid would reach its intended recipients, the Trump administration reportedly plans to spend $130,000 to burn food instead of sending it to children in need. And again, it's the headline that there's enough food to feed 1.5 million people that expires in a week, and they're going to destroy it instead of distribute it because they are evil and cruel. Those are the things that I'm thinking about. So we have Elon Musk, who started all this stuff, who is continuing to get government contracts, who was the architect of starving out malnourished children. But you know what? Trump could have stopped it. Marco Rubio could have stopped it, but nobody fucking did because they don't care. And Elon Musk, all he wants to do is play with his little rockets and make his AI a Nazi and run around impregnating people. Well, there are real life consequences to this man's decision, and Trump and Marco Rubio's decision to go along with it. They are just as culpable as he is. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel.